back to chasing a dream on Alma, Missouri. So we purchased some new equipment. We got another truck. We got a seed tender trailer as well now. And we are, as you see, our new seeder. So right now we're going through these two new fields that we have, the larger ones. We're going through and we are putting down some winter rye. When it gets to a pretty solid green state, we'll actually mow it for silage and yeah, kind of crimp it with a roller attachment as well. So, and that'll allow us to, get a decent fertilization state and not have to really till to do it. So right now we are putting down some fertilizer, which, maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Maybe we should be waiting. But I'm going to put it down this time. In the future, I think we can get away with not having to really worry about it, except for the crops that really need it. And we can adjust it there. But, yeah, so we'll till going forward. We'll probably only till when we get out of like a cornfield or something like that, or soybeans maybe. I don't know if we'll even worry about soybeans, but I would think with like anything with heavy stalks, so definitely corn or sunflower, we'll mulch it down and then go from there with it. That'll probably be the cultivation we do. Like I said, we're trying to get away from the plowing. So we might be able to even just run speed tillage over that and be fine, like a high-speed disc. But that's what's going on there. And we didn't set that up to go all the way wide, but it's alright. Yeah, it's been a while since we really looked at what we're going to do with those tractors we have. So a few of you commented on the last video about it. Or the second to last video, I should say. When I shared it, that we purchased quite the shop. And had all those antiques and classics in there. Some European models as well. But I'm excited to see what we can maybe get some money for. And, you guys are kind of deciding what we should keep. So we'll see how that all works out. And down here, I guess I didn't open that up. I don't know why I put that zig in it. I guess I should have came through on the plow on this side and kind of like squared all this up. But it's alright. We'll do that down the road. Just kind of square this side of the field up. I'm almost thinking I kind of want to yeah, I think we should probably turn the fertilizer state down, but I don't think I have that option now. Nitrogen level. Okay. I gotta remember what the buttons were for that. So actually if I switch... Well, I'll have to figure that out, but we'll, yeah, I have to make some adjustments to the fertilizer rate, because we actually probably don't need this much fertilizer, and we are going through it pretty quick. We're already down to 65%, and I filled this before we came onto the field. So that's going to be something we'll have to sort out, and change that rate. I don't know why right now on the top of my head I can't think of what it is, but yeah, and if you know what it is, go ahead and say it in the comments. I should have it figured out by then, but there should be a thing that says turn off auto. Harvest mission, no. I wonder because it's on the worker. I bet you that's our issue. Let's back this up a little bit. We're going to change that. Alright, so that was it. That was the deactivate the automatic. I could have created fields too with this. Seeder as well. Seed rate's fine. Application rate. We want off there, and we want to... Can I not go down? So we actually can't go any lower on the application rate. Which is wild, because I can go all the way up. I thought for sure we could crank that down, but I guess we can't. So yeah, that dropped that quite a bit there, I guess. Let's try it without it and see what it does. So actually that looks like that might be the way to do it, because now it's not really filling it in. So this kind of be a test run, I guess, for us. You know, we'll kind of see how this works out and comes together, but we should get some fertilization. And then when I put the corn in, because we're going to do corn on these fields, we won't need a lot. So we'll try it without burning through all the fertilizer. But that should be good. We want... I got a truck that should be... Is he already back? He is already back. So what we need to do right now actually is we need to go over here. He's all done that. Back this up. What we're going to do is go unload some more fertilizer from here. Don't think we need, now that we have that scale figured out, I don't think we have to put any more in the tender trailer that we have, which I'll go show you guys that truck. You guys probably saw it in the thumbnail as well. But we are getting some expansion going. It'll be nice to see how this conservation mod really, you know, takes hold here. And I need to go down here. And there it is. W990 Kenworth. This is a tender trailer. What I like about it is I can put pallets on the front too, so if we need to put liquid in there, let's see, do this without getting jammed up. So we got 9.5 yards. Like I said, do this without getting jammed up, and we got jammed up. Go figure. Hate having to do that, but sometimes, you know, you just get caught on things. I guess I could have just drove around the edge of the field too. But we'll bring this up, because we will have to probably fill that seeder with more seeds sooner than later. He's actually coming around. You know, we gotta start figuring out what we're gonna fill this yard with. I know I got some play auto drive courses running through here, but kind of got to take a gander at optimizing our storage and space the best we can, because we kind of were a little loose, which I know a lot of it was based on funds, but we got pretty steady income stream now. And we're sitting on a fair amount of crops. The other thing I need to do is we need to get an actual bucket tractor. I'm going to leave this here. But we need to figure something out, because we need to go in here, or I can run a belt out. Was thinking of doing. But to make it a little easier to unload this and get this in the pit behind the yard. But as you see, we got quite the manure pile in there. It can be a little tricky to get in and out, so maybe a front loader will do that. We'll take a quick run around. I think I have an idea to upgrade our silage system too. We just gotta figure that out, but it'll all go in here, and then I'll eventually just haul it. But I don't think there's any triggers in here either. I think you manually have to go in here and remove it, but I could be wrong. I just don't really have, you know, for decent sized equipment to move that much at once, it's gonna be tight to get in there. So I'm thinking maybe run a belt off the front side of this, overhanging, just sticking out, and we'll just have to make sure when we do the feedings we don't clip it, which we usually do feedings in here and we do the straw out there, so that should solve that. And actually we haven't really looked at what's on sale, so a whole lot of nothing. You got the FS22 260, the Valmet 8750, and a 4090 topliner header, Dutz Far. If I said that right, I hope. Let's see. Actually, let's go to see a wheel loader. A wheel loader, or actually, you know what? I personally think a telehandler would probably be better for maneuverability, getting in and out of there, and clearance. So you got that Massey's 127 horse. You got the JCB right here is not too bad. The New Holland, which I've used that on a few series. I know that one's definitely a good workhorse. It's 109, 146 horsepower. Then we got a few more. Kloss, you got all the Manitos. Kind of leaning there. So there's a few more I think out there that we don't have in this save yet, but you know, those could work. The New Holland, obviously 146, it's a beast. The JCB, I would almost, if I was gonna go with this style, I'd probably just get a front loader with a manure fork. Or sorry, a wheel loader. I keep saying front loader as I look at them. So you got, you know, a couple versions of these in here. You got the case, which sits a little bit lower. It's 234 horse, so not bad. But the big thing is, like I said, it's about getting the clearance, being able to have the maneuverability to get in here, scrape it out, and get it out into the yard where it needs to go. So I'll have to think about that. And while we're here, you know what? What do we have for manure forks? Let's go front loader. I don't think we have anything crazy. So yeah, we want the telehandler. So that one, 2.3 yards, 1.6. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Don't really have much for those. 10.5 yards. That's silage fork. Apologies. Log fork. Do we not have a manure fork? But I think that'll pick up manure. Yeah, the silage fork works for manure as well. So honestly, maybe that is as crazy as it is. I think it, you know, it should still fit. It'll be tight, but I think we can get it in and out of here. So maybe that's what we'll do, is we'll purchase one of those and we'll get this cleaned out. See y'all in a bit. So we've got our 2 large fields over at our other operation all set up. taken care of. Winter rye for cover crop is planted. We're going to put barley in this one. I decided that's what we're going to go with. I was going to keep one open. I realized it just opened wrong. Go. But we'll get this set up. Our worker's going to do this one for us because we're going to actually go get rid of some of those antique tractors that we're not going to hold on to. But I would like to start steadily moving stuff down that way. So for right now, we'll get this started. Should be all set for a course, I think. Let's go first. Should be good on seed and fertilizer for this. Pretty sure. Let's open up here. Make sure our application rate. That's what I always seem to forget. Should be good. Shouldn't be anything crazy we have to do. Yeah, that looks... it looks fine. I mean, this... I believe we were actually over on fertilization prior to, so... I don't think this field will need much. I think we're fine. Kind of looks like it's pretty high already. Like I said, we could probably adjust, but... I'm not too worried about it. At least from what I see. It's on auto for the seeds, fertilizer, like I said, it's not on auto, but you know, it'll sort it out. It'll fill in the gaps. Just want to make sure over here. Yeah, we should be good. So I'll see y'all in a bit, 'cause I'm gonna get a ride back and grab the truck and the trailer and start moving some of those antiques. Alright, should be able to get down this side street. Start wide, just in case. Tight little spot, now that I think about it, getting this rig in here, but still got some cleaning up to do. So before we even pull those out and get them all scratched up, we're going to weed whack a little bit, get that cleaned up, and then we'll load these up. Keep that trailer unfolded. Go, get the ramp down, shut this off. Guy walking into the truck. But alright, so we'll get this cleaned up and see if we get the door open. I think I do from the inside. There we go. So we'll get rid of some of these classics and go from there. After we get this cleaned up. I don't know why this guy is still trying to be stuck in the trailer here. I don't know if we can drive that up there or not. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. Well, that worked out better than I thought. Guess they can't move with that there, so. Was McCormick the one we were gonna keep? There's a farm all over here. Yeah, that's the one. Alright, so yeah, this McCormick's going as well. Get these all loaded up and see what we can get for some pricing on it. Because we recently spent some money on just driving on this guy's head, because that's what's going on. But we'll keep loading these up and we'll get a bunch of them sold. I just gotta go shut this door over here. We've got them all sold. Went pretty quick. They already had people lined up for them. We just had to get them over there. So we are now paid about 112 grand, maybe a little more. Yeah, I think 112, I think is what it was. 112.5 maybe. But yeah, we got 2 Model A's in there. We got the 2 Farmalls. We kept those. Pretty cool. We'll figure out a place to put them on the farm. But we're gonna go back. They should, by the time we get back over there, they should have our telehandler all set. We're gonna need that for the bee farm. This lady just doesn't want to move. Doing her own thing. Swing over to the dealership and hopefully, like I said, telehandler's ready with a new bucket and weights. We'll take that over to the beef farm and get that manure moving out of there. Turn here. Yeah, we'll turn here. Swing right in there. A lot of people out walking today, I can tell you that. Back way. And let's get the flashers on here. Get this pulled up over here. Get that out. There it is. New Holland. Pretty excited. But this thing didn't work. I always get it wrong. I'm pretty sure. That should help definitely counter that weight. Right now I know it's a little heavy on the tires. Let's see what happens. Get that bucket on. That ain't too bad. So it looks like our work is done, which is good because we got one more field to plant and then we are all set for the planting right now. So we gotta figure out what we want to put in that cornfield, that large cornfield. We can keep it a cornfield for one more year. I think it'd be fine. We're gonna just put this one right down in the middle. There we go. Get in here. Tie straps on and we'll probably send him that way. That way he's already there. And like I said, we'll go see if they need help getting that other field ready to plant. You know, we thought about some different things over there, but ideally, I think 2 fields of barley do us wonders. So we'll finish all that up, and I think ideally that's gonna do it for this episode. It's pretty productive. I know it's been a while since I've released a video, but I think overall we're in good shape right now. You know, we got some barn room there to store stuff if we need to in town. So that's something we might do. We'll have to figure out where we exactly want to put the antiques that we have. You know, a few more things to figure out before we do soybean harvest and corn harvest, but we're in pretty good shape. We have a lot of rye, good amount of peas, gonna have a good amount of soybeans, good amount of corn. And our beef herd is gonna be expanded before we know it, along with our dairy ops. So, until next time, thank you all for the continued support of the channel. Farmer Taz, out.